Hey guys, it's Steph, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another testing video where today we are trying out a whole load of Essence makeup. I haven't tried out Essence makeup for a while. I've tried out bits and bobs and like first impressions and stuff, but I went into Wilko the other day and they had a ton of new products like brow soap. I hopped on that straight away. We've got mascaras. I've got a couple of products that aren't new to me that I'm just gonna use just to like do a full face. But yeah, look, we've got new little mini palettes and I've already got dirt on me. How did I even do that? Where is that coming from? Just gonna wipe it off my leg and pretend it didn't happen, but it's not coming off. Just gonna rub it in. But yeah, a whole load of products to try out from Essence today. If you guys don't know about Essence, they are a super affordable brand and I'm pretty sure everything is cruelty-free and vegan. Honestly, what is this? What actually is this? Where am I getting this from? Where is this coming from? What am I touching that keeps doing that? If you guys don't know about Essence, you should get to know about Essence because I've tried out so many of their products, like pretty much everything that they've brought out over the last few years, and I love so much of their stuff, and it's so affordable, it's vegan, I'm pretty sure like everything is cruelty-free as well. You can get it in Wilko, you can get it on Feel Unique, I believe. There's a few different websites online, but the place that I tend to get most of my products are from Wilko, and I'm pretty sure there was like a sign that said that everything's turning vegan, like their main line or something, so that's pretty cool. I've got eyeshadow palettes, lip products, primers, lip liners, lip plumpers, mascaras, a whole load of stuff, so let's get it on my face. Ding! Does it swipe that way or does it swipe that way? Ooh, there's like essential oils in this drawer. I think they've spilt a bit. It smells like mint. What? Help. All right, guys, first of all, we're gonna go in with this product here, which honestly was the thing that actually made me buy all of these products. So this is the Brow Styling Soap Set, and you guys know I love soapy, jelly, laminated brows. Like, I just like them up. Just like them up. So this is what it looks like. I've got a spoolie ready, but it actually already comes with one. And you can see it does just kind of look like a standard soap sort of gel situation. It says to wet it first. I'm gonna spray a little bit of setting spray on there and get it going, you know? Give it a little wiggle. When I saw this, I was so excited. I know it's just technically like a bar of soap, but I'm like, yes, Essence, hop on board with that train. And I'm just gonna brush that through my brows like I would normally. It might need to be a slightly thicker consistency. Now, the one thing I wanna see with this is if it leaves a cast in my brows or anything. Because right now it definitely is. Definitely is leaving a cast. If you can just make sure that you comb out like the residue and just obviously get rid of like a bit of the product around your brows, then it does just give you full-on soap brow effect. And I know you could just go and buy a bar of soap, but it's not the most practical thing, you know, just carrying a bar of soap around or like a bar of soap in your handbag or whatever, or your makeup bag. You can just have this instead. Super cheap. I think it cost me around about £3, and you know, it's got a compact, it's got a little brush in there. So I think that's pretty good actually. Wait, I've only done one eyebrow. I need to, where's the other one? Next, I'm gonna go in with this primer here. This is the Skin Loving Sensitive one. They had a bunch of different primers, but yeah, this is from the Skin Loving collection. I actually have a couple of products from this line as well. So it just looks, doesn't really look like much when I do that, does it? It's just a white moisturizer sort of feeling primer. Doesn't seem to really have any scent. If it does, it's quite natural. So yeah, it says no added fragrance, alcohol, silicones, parabens, or mineral oils. So that's cool. Feels really nice as well. You guys know I like my primers to be quite simple. I like them to just be hydrating, and this feels really nice on the skin. Does just feel like a moisturizer, but hopefully it'll have, you know, some sort of primary benefits to it. So far, so good with that. Next foundation, I have the Fresh and Fit one, and I can't remember if I've tried this out before because I know they have one in a very similar bottle, but either way, this is part of their new range. I think they've added vitamins and niacinamide, and apparently it's also now vegan. So I got this in the shade Fresh Almond, which I feel like it might be a touch too dark for me, but the color down was like the wrong tone for me completely, so I might just lighten it up a little bit with concealer or my drops. I'm gonna take it on a dense buffing brush. This one is a Morphe M439. Oh, the color actually might be okay. We might be, yeah, this actually looks all right. People always ask me about like really good affordable foundations, and honestly, Essence, I know I'm still currently trying this one out, but Essence do really good base products. Like this concealer here, the camouflage one, I've used this so many times and it's really good and literally like £3. It seems quite dewy on the skin, which I am really into. And it's got like a medium coverage so far, but it does seem to be kind of buildable. My neck is just not accepting my fake tan at the moment, so don't mind me while I just paint my entire neck. It's like I keep putting it on, and it's just like, no. And I'm like, okay, well, why is my body tan and my face tan and my neck is just, no. Okay, this looks really freaking nice on my skin. What do you guys think? It's like really glowy, covered up enough, but without looking like too obvious, like I've got loads of makeup on. And the color's actually really good. I was honestly thinking this was gonna be way too dark for me, but it actually matches. I don't know why, I put my arm up so awkwardly then. I was like, but it actually matches my fake tan shade quite well at the moment, so that's cool. Do a bit more on this side, and you can see how it sort of buffs in. It buffs out really, really nicely. It smells good as well. It does just smell almost kind of like fruity. It says the perfect blend of makeup and skincare. And it says medium to high coverage. I would say this is probably more medium, but it's like a medium buildable, which I actually do kind of prefer these days. I know. Yeah, I've got a good feeling about this. I really, really hope it powders down well, because this actually looks so freaking nice on the skin. Like how this is looking right now, don't get me wrong, it's looking a little bit shiny, but compared to other base products that I love, this is reminding me a lot of almost like Too Faced Born This Way kind of situation, but a little bit less coverage, a little bit more natural looking. I'll do a little macro shot so you guys can see how it all looks. But yeah, really, really happy with that so far. And it says it lasts up to 12 hours. I'm really, really liking this. This is really, really nice. I hope it powders down well, like fingers crossed, I hope it does, because how this looks on my skin right now is very, very promising. So now I have two concealers from Essence, both of which I've tried. This is an old fave of mine, and this one I only recently tried. This is also the Skin Loving Sensitive one, so I'm gonna use a little bit of that just to show you guys how this looks as well, in case you didn't see that video. So I'm gonna pop that straight underneath my eyes. This one is a little bit too light for me. It's in the shade 20 medium, but that ain't a medium concealer. Are you mad? Are you mad? That is one thing about Essence. Like one big thing. Their color range is non-existent. I think they've gotten a bit better at it over the years, but it's... Come on, Essence. Let's get some more shades, please. So yeah, this is how the concealer looks under my eye, and I'm not obsessed with it. I won't lie, I'm not obsessed with this concealer compared to this one. So this is just the original camouflage one, but they also do a hydrating one, which I actually prefer, but I am out of. And I'm wearing this in the shade Light Honey. So yeah, this one is a bit more matte than my favorite one that they do, but it's still really, really nice. So now for powder, I have another one from their Skin Loving collection. This is just the mineral powder, and it's in the shade Translucent. I think they had a few different shades. Not gonna lie, I'm not really into pressed powders, but this was the only new one that I hadn't tried, so we're rolling with it today. But yeah, I'm literally just gonna do my huge and pat that all over my face. I'm only taking a very, very small amount. I feel like pressed powders are always so much more matte than loose powders, and I think that's why I have such a vendetta against them. Don't mind me, I just like punch a brush into my face. Okay, yeah, so this is quite a matte powder, even though I am using it very, very sparingly. I feel like it's mattified the foundation down a little bit more than I would maybe like, but I still actually really quite like how it looks. Especially once I get a little bit of setting spray or something on there. Just gonna set down my under eyes ever so lightly because I don't want to make them look any more matte really, but I don't want them to move. Don't want my under eyes just running away from me. Don't get me wrong, I'm not head over heels for this powder, but it's actually not bad for what it is. If you do want something that's not as matte, then just use a really, really light hand, especially over like concealer and stuff. Obviously, normally concealers are a lot thicker than foundations, and so just be wary when you're putting the powder over concealer. It can look a little bit more intense than I would personally like, but that's fine. That's why we do these videos, so then I can go, next time don't do that. I swear, I don't know what it is, but whenever I put any product on my neck at the moment, it just itches. Like, what? So now for bronzer, I have this one here. This is the Sun Club Natural Glow Bronzing Powder. This is the Cool Tone one. They only had the Cool Tone one in my Wilco, and I feel like this is gonna be, yeah, quite cool toned. So let's just see. Let's see how it goes. I might have to add a bit more of warmth into my face, but let's have a look. I don't know if it's the same product or same formula, but I used to use their Sun Club bronzer way back in the day when I first started my channel. It was a lot bigger, smelled kind of like pina coladas. This one kind of smells a little bit like pina colada, and it's not going to pick up on camera or anything, but it's not totally matte. It has got a slight sheen to it, which I do actually quite like. So yeah, because it's the cool one, it's not going to give me like a nice bronzy glow or anything. It's just working as like a really nice contour actually. Like this is actually a really, really nice contour because it's so subtle. It smells good. Go down the side of my nose because I feel like this is going to be really nice just for contouring on my nose a little bit. Okay, so that's how the bronzer looks. Definitely more of a contour shade for me, and I think a lot of people just because of how cool toned it is, but it's really, really nice. I'm just going to add a little bit of bronzer and stuff on my face in a second, but I really, really like that for contour. It's very subtle. It doesn't look grey. It just looks like a nice little neutral shadow. So that's actually a really, really nice contouring powder. So next we're going to move on to eyes, and so for that I have this palette here. They had so many different shades. They had like an orange one, a green one, a smoky one, I think like a more neutrals one. Honestly, I was stood at the stand for way too long, just like umming and eyeing which ones to get, and being the predictable person that I am, I got the blue one. But yeah, this is the Ice Ice Baby eyeshadow palette, and these are super affordable. You get 6 different eyeshadows, and in this one you have 3 mattes and 3 shimmers. I was hoping I could maybe use one of them as a highlighter, but these are silver, so that's fine. So I'm just gonna do my usual, going with my P. Louise base. I'm not gonna do anything like crazy, crazy dramatic today, but I'm still gonna give you a little something, you know? Nice little smoky blue moment. Okay, so I'm gonna go straight in with one of these blue shades. I'm gonna take this one because it seems a little bit cooler toned. Very pigmented, only a little bit of kickback. You can see how pigmented it is in the brush there. Again, usually a massive fan of Essence eyeshadow, so I'm excited. I'm very excited about this. Oh my God. I might have to get more of these. Already I'm like, this is the kind of Essence eyeshadow that I like. Don't get me wrong, every so often you get some of the eyeshadows and I'm like, you almost had it, but I feel like this is gonna be the kind of shadow that I like from Essence. Very pigmented, literally seems to be blending out itself. I'm barely doing anything here. And it's a nice color as well. Like I was looking at this thinking it was gonna be a little bit washed out, but it's actually almost got like a teal undertone to it. Then using the same brush, just because I'm gonna use it as a slight brow highlight, I'm going to go in with that slightly lighter shade, just to help me blend that up into my brow. It's actually a really good color, because I find that sometimes with blues, you do need this kind of shade just to soften everything out. You almost need like a gray tone, just to sometimes get that blend into your skin tone a little bit. Next, I'm going to take this flat brush and go in with the other matte shade next to it, which looks hella pigmented actually. And I'm just going to make sure I tap quite a lot off because I don't want any fallout. And I'm going to focus that on the outer corner. And you can see it's actually very, very similar. I would have wished they had done like a slightly different blue shade, maybe something really, really dark or something more like turquoisey. But it is a bit different. It's just a little bit more, it's like a bit more of like an intense blue than the other shade. The other one's a bit more cool toned. And then same brush, I'm going in with this shade here. It seems like a quite crumbly, oh, hang on. Oh no, that does look quite nice. And then we also have this shade here. See, they do look quite similar. That's the one thing. I do kind of wish some of these colors were a bit different, because like you've only got 6 colors. You can make them look a little bit different. Don't be shy. Yeah, I'm gonna pop that shimmer just on the center and kind of like feather that inwards. And then also a little bit on the outer corner, which I'll then blend. Yeah, these eyeshadows are good. For the money especially, it's like, they just do everything you kind of want them to do. If you want them more pigmented, you can make them more pigmented. If you want to make them foiled, you can use them wet. There's a little bit of fallout with the shimmers. It's like passable for now, but next time I do use these palettes, I will probably just do my eyes first. Then I'm going to go in with this little pencil brush and I'm going to take the lighter silvery shade and pop that right on the inner corner. And maybe even a little bit right down the center as well, just to make it pop even more. I feel like I haven't done a spotlight eye in a really, really long time, and it might be too late to do it now, but I need to do one again soon. I'm also going to take that silver on my brow. YOLO. And then using that same brush that I used in my crease to begin with, I'm going to take these 2 shades and mix them together, even though they do look pretty much exactly the same, and just run that on my lower lash line and make it quite smoky. I'm going to leave it there for a minute just because I want to see how it looks when I've added mascara and lashes and stuff. But yeah, these are quite nice. Nice quality eyeshadow, super affordable. Like I said, would like a slightly different color option in the palette, in this one in particular. I don't know about the other ones. But if you're just looking for a couple of colors and those colors are in these palettes, like it's definitely worth getting these because they're so affordable, nice eyeshadows, and you kind of have everything you need. So now for mascara, this is brand new for Essence. It was in like one of their main center stage bits. There are two different mascaras. One is just this one and then one's the waterproof version. But this is the Double Trouble mascara in extra black, and it says it gives definition and volume, and apparently it has like a weird little wand. Oh, it does have a weird little wand. Look at you weird little wand. It's like a little hedgehoggy thing. It's got like plastic bristles on one side, and then almost like the same kind of bristles as the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, which you know I love, so I'm already excited. I'm gonna take the plastic bristle side first, I think, just to comb through my lashes. Once again, Essence mascaras. They're like one of the products you need to know about if you haven't tried any products from Essence, because their mascaras are so freaking good. So yeah, I'm just brushing through with the plastic side, and it's coating everything quite nicely. And now I'm gonna go in with the like Lash Paradise-esque sort of side. It's nice, but I was kind of expecting a bit more. I'm gonna go in with another coat. When it says Double Trouble, you're like, ooh, you're gonna give me some intense lashes. But so far, it's just giving me natural, just natural and lengthened. Yeah, I mean, it's giving me nice long looking lashes. It's separating them, but I want a bit more oomph, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong. It's still a bloody good mascara for the money. This is like £3, but it's not as good as some of the other Essence mascaras that I've tried. Like the Lash Princess ones that everyone raves about are so worth the hype. So yeah, it's nice. I'm just not like super obsessed with it. But that's fine because we've got some falsies anyway. Haha. So next, I completely forgot I even had this. Setting spray. This is the Hydrating Glow Multi-Use Spray. It says for face, body, and hair. I don't know how I feel about putting something on my face that I can put on my hair, but I've also put weirder things on my face. So let's go, baby. So let's have a look. Oh, God. It's got like an interesting spray. Oh, God. Okay. It sorted itself out. It was literally just like raindrops. Smells really, really strongly of coconut, but you know, we had a conversation the other day where I was like, I don't really like coconut very much. This is the kind of coconut smell that I like. Yeah, this actually smells good. It smells kind of vanilla-ish as well. But yeah, it's got a little bit of shimmer in there. I don't know if you guys can necessarily see. It's got like a little bit of shimmer floating around there. The spray is a bit intense. I get why they say it's for like body, because it's like, it smells really good though. Now I do want to put it on my hair and my general body. Like, I'm just going to put it anywhere and everywhere. And now I'm just a bit wet. Okay. I mean, oh my God. I haven't even got any highlighter on yet, but that has given me a really nice glow. Okay, I actually quite like that. I was bad-mouthing it because obviously you can put it on your hair, but there's no alcohol, there's no oil. So, I mean, if they say it's fine, I guess it's fine. Okay, so before I do my other eye off camera and also add these lashes, these are the Lash Princess ones in the wispy style, I think. They look like this. Remember that hack that everyone used to do a couple of years ago where you like spoolie the hell out of lashes? I feel like these could do with that. They could do with like wisping up a little bit, but realistically, I'm going to cut the ends of them off and just do like little outer corner ones. But before we do that, I'm going to go in with this guy here. And you guys know I love a lip plumper. So when I saw that Essence had one, I had to try it. And I actually went in the other day because I've had this for a couple of weeks now. But I went in the other day and they had like a red version, like an even more intense one, but I thought I would try this one out first. It smells kind of minty. It says it has hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. So I'm gonna slather my lips in that and see what it can kind of do by the time I come back with my other eye done. Okay, instantly, it's tingling. It feels very, very minty. Sometimes they can feel kind of like chilly-ish or just like stingy, whereas this one just feels minty. So yeah, I'm going to let that do its thing. I'm going to do the other off camera, pop some lashes on, and I will check back with you guys for the lips. Okay guys, so this is the look with lashes on, and if you have really, really short lashes, these lashes will be fine, but I feel like for me, I don't want to like flex my long eyelashes here or anything, but they just make my natural lashes look even shorter because they're literally like the same length and they just kind of, I don't know, they've added a bit of something to my lash line, but they just kind of make my lashes look a bit clumpy and short and spidery. So not the biggest fan of the lashes. I wouldn't necessarily say the lip plumper's done much to plump my lips. I mean, my lips feel nice and hydrated, so I'm not mad about it. I feel like my chair's shrinking. Am I getting lower and lower throughout this video? I feel like I might be. So now I've got a couple more lip products to try out, but first of all, I'm just gonna blot my lips down with my foundation brush. I can still smell that foundation. I'm aware I'm fully just like sniffing a brush right now, but it smells so good. So Essence have brought out new lip products, including liners and lipsticks. So this is their Soft and Precise Lip Pencil in the shade My Advice. So it looks like this, it's like a nice kind of pinky, rosy sort of tone. Essence liners are dirt cheap. And some of my favorite liners are actually from Essence. The only problem is they discontinue things all the time and bring out new lines. So like, I'll find a favorite lip pencil and then a year later it's gone. It's just gone. I'll get over it. I just need a minute. So I'm just gonna fill in all of my lips with that. It looks a bit more peachy on my lips now. This is one of those liners that's like a good combination of creamy and waxy. So it's pigmented, but it's not super creamy, so it's going all over the place. Honestly, one day I'll learn my lesson and not do my lip liner while I'm talking. Okay, so this is the lip liner all over my lips. I feel like it looks really nice. It doesn't feel too dry or matte or anything, and it has given me a really nice coverage all over my lips. Feels good. Like, yeah, feels really good. And they had a bunch of different colors for these. And then last but not least for lipstick, I picked up these two different ones here. One is called Hydrating Nude, and the other one's called Cool Collagen, and apparently it's plumping. But yeah, I saw this one, and I just wanted to pick this up because it's the most concealery, grey tone sort of lip colour ever, and I'm obsessed with it. Let's maybe try it in a second. But the other colour I also have in the Cool Collagen is in the shade My Mind. So this, as you can see, is a lot more of like a nudie, rosy pink. Let's give that a little swatch next to the lip liner. That looks like quite a nice little match there to make it nice and ombre. Let me know, by the way, if you want me to do like a best and worst of Essence, because like I said, I've tried out pretty much everything from their line over the past like 5 years or so. So I kind of know what's good and what's a bit of a wild card sometimes, but like their lipsticks are always so good. So I'm just gonna pat that down a little bit. And I mean, it doesn't look crazy different because they are very similar colors, but I feel like it's just giving it a bit more of a dimension, a little bit more of a sheen. Oh. This feels plumping on my lips. It feels very cooling, which I guess is why it's called Cool Collagen. I don't know if it'll necessarily do much to plump my lips, but it feels nice and fresh. It kind of feels like I've just had a Tic Tac or something. Should we try a little bit of this one right in the center? This one, by the way, is in the shade Romantic. And yeah, just give me a nice little bit of ombre. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it here for now. Let me know what you think of this look in the comment section down below. My favorite products today would have to be the foundation. I'll let you guys know how I get on with this in the comments. The soap brow stuff, really like that. And then also probably the eyeshadow palette, but I also like the bronzer. I like the lip products. I would say the products that I'm not too keen on would have to be the lashes, the mascara, not because it's bad, just because it's not as good as other Essence mascaras. And then probably also the lip plumper, because I was really kind of excited about that. And it felt nice, it just didn't do much plumping. So definitely a couple of hits, definitely a couple of misses, but overall, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, especially considering how affordable all these products are. Once again, guys, let me know what you think of this makeup look in the comment section down below. And if there's any other videos you guys want me to do testing out affordable makeup, or like those Essence videos that I mentioned, then again, let me know down below. If you enjoyed this video, you all know what to do by now. Please give it a big thumbs up because it really does help me out a lot. And also subscribe if you do want to see more of me because I upload all the damn time and only 50% of my audience that actually watch my videos are subscribed, so let's fix that. Turn on notifications, share the video if you like, follow me on Instagram if you want to hang out and chat. But apart from that, that is it from me. I love you guys and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.